Good morning and welcome to the 7:30 broadcast here at APOC 12. I'm Ted Little.
And I'm Jane Harris.
Our top story this morning, life as we know it did not end.
That's right. Officials warned the public for months that the world would end yesterday at around midnight. But eyewitness reports say that didn't happen. And official sources claim there has been no abnormal drop in population. While the nation's leaders are cautioning against leaving protective shelters, many have chosen to spend today out and about in their local communities. For more on this, we go to our reporter in the field, Bill. Bill, how's it looking out there?
Well, Jane, my name's not Bill, and I'm out on Main Street outside one of the communal shelters set up for those who could not afford to make their own. And there's a lot going on around me. We have seen some people crying, others holding their loved ones, others celebrating. There are just a slew of emotions out here. There's even some sort of Valentine's Day event being thrown together.
A Valentine's Day celebration. How interesting. Bill, isn't it June?
Yes, it does seem a little strange for this time of year, but I've been told the only decorations one of the citizens had available was for Valentine's Day.
Attention, all citizens. Please return to the communal shelter immediately. I repeat, return to the communal shelter immediately.
That is the voice of First Sergeant Teresa Yackley. She and the other officials have been trying to get people back into the bunkers in the event that the threat of extinction has not passed.
And do people seem to be listening?
Not at all, Jane. We actually have a young man here who's agreed to talk to us. Sir, could you tell us your name?
Neil Fisher.
And can you tell us a little about what you're feeling right now?
Well, I don't really know what's going on. I thought everyone was freaking out about the world ending, so I came to the shelter with my mom, and now I'm not really sure why there was a shelter at all. But we're all alive, so who cares?
Attention, all citizens. Please return to the communal shelter in 1 hour. I repeat, return to the communal shelter in 1 hour.
Well, it looks like the orders to return to the bunkers have been extended. What will you do with this extra time, Neil?
I don't know. I thought I was going to be dead, so my schedule's pretty open. But I like Valentine's Day, so maybe I'll check that out.
Fantastic, Neil. Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Well, there you have it. Everyone might be getting a quick end of the world celebration after all. Back to you, Jane.
Thanks, Bill.
It's back to business as usual here at APOC 12, and that means it's time for the weather from our lead meteorologist, Kim Rochester. Kim, it's a new start for the world. So what does the weekend look like for all us survivors?
You know, Ted, interestingly enough, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration was shut down in anticipation of yesterday's apocalypse, and they're still working on getting our tools up and running again. Until then, we can tell you it is currently sunny near our studio, hovering at around 67 degrees this morning.
Thank you, Kim. It's so adaptive, that weather team.
We are now getting word that citizens on board Operation Exodus are aware of the Earth's continued existence.
Yes, the controversial program sold tickets to 50,000 passengers for seats on board approximately 500 shuttles in search of a hospitable planet to escape doomsday.
Many criticized the program for selling tickets as opposed to using a lottery system as it favored the wealthiest individuals.
And some justified it by claiming those on board had the best chance of continuing life on another planet. One such individual was Pastor Leroy James, who gave his congregation this final message.
My children, fear not the coming of our Lord and Savior, for I shall take your legacies with me into the beyond. Yes, it will be perilous, and I pray that God will be with me, and you as well, of course, but some of us must carry on his will. That is our sacred mission, and I shall continue it all for you. Rest assured we shall see one another again in paradise.
According to the original designers of the shuttles, who were not permitted to join the paying customers, the programs that are helping pilot these crafts with the assistance of trained astronauts will not permit the shuttles to turn around and return to Earth.
Pastor James has actually requested to speak to us from his shuttle in regards to the cramped living conditions on board. But wouldn't you know it, we're experiencing some technical difficulties.
Well, now, that is a shame. Moving right along then.
In the face of such a major blunder, many are questioning how the science community could have been so wrong. I'm told we have Dr. Kate Patrick of the Stanford Physics Department on standby. Dr. Patrick, can you hear us?
I can hear you. Thank you for having me, Ted.
We are so grateful you have found the time to sit down with us. I'm sure you're very busy, but the question on everyone's mind right now is, what happened?
Well, Ted, I think the reality is that many in the science community disputed the original article that claimed last night would signal the end of the world. The evidence this theory was based on had many inconsistencies. There were limited supporting claims from other scientific journals, and the author of the article has since come under heat from his own colleagues for misinterpreting the facts.
So you're saying the world was never in danger of ending to begin with? Then how did this spiral out of control as much as it did?
We believe this happened as it always happens, a perfect storm of hysteria, support from influential figures, and a fundamental misunderstanding of how the science community uses language.
So then, in your professional opinion, is there a possibility the world could end in the coming days or weeks?
I think I can speak for the majority of my peers when I say there is no evidence of such an event happening anytime soon.
An interesting development. Dr. Patrick, thank you for your time.
Thank you, Ted.
We're receiving reports that there's been a development in the Valentine's Day celebration taking place outside the communal shelter on Main Street. For more on this, let's head back to our field reporter, Bill. Bill, what seems to be happening out there? Bill, are you there? Can you hear us? Bill.
Pardon me, Jane. I was listening to some of the officials.
Have the calls to clear out the citizens been met with forceful resistance?
No, they were met with choruses of Cyndi Lauper's Girls Just Want to Have Fun. And then some of the shelter officials began singing Donna Summer's Last Dance. And now we have a full-blown karaoke competition. They're calling it New Earth Day. And let me tell you, I'm having a grand time. There are games and activities just appearing as people think of them. I've seen a yodeling competition, and we have found a plethora of two-person donkey costumes, so I believe there's some sort of a race in the works. And there's even talk of a parade happening later. Also, it did not escape my attention that you called me Bill, and that still isn't my name.
Bill, what about all the calls from officials to return indoors?
It doesn't look like anyone cares about that. But I have First Sergeant Teresa Yackley here for a quick comment. First Sergeant, thank you for joining us. Could you give us a statement about what's happening?
Yes, the rules are very simple. We've split up into two teams, and the winners of each round will be decided by the reaction of one of the citizens' pet cats, Simba, whom we believe sneezes when she enjoys something. We're also setting up additional events, including an old-fashioned game of baseball, although we don't have a baseball handy, so we're hoping an orange will suffice. And I believe your cameraman has his own event he needs to get ready for.
That's right. I meant to tell you we volunteered our very own camera operator, Harry Childs, to participate in an Elizabeth Taylor lookalike contest.
Will he now? I didn't know Harry looked so much like her.
Well, best of luck to Harry. And First Sergeant, what of your earlier calls to return indoors in an hour?
Within an hour of this evening. Later, we'll do that later. If you'll excuse me, I need to get ready for the parade.
Well, good luck to all the competitors, and we'll check in with you later for more information, Bill.
Thanks, Ted.
On that note, we come to the end of our broadcast. There are still many questions, and you can find us again at our 9 a.m. broadcast, assuming we are all still alive. Until then, I'm Ted Little.
And I'm Jane Harris. Thank you all for joining us, and have a wonderful, wonderful day.
My sister called while you were holed up in the bathroom. Turns out she didn't have COVID, just good old-fashioned pneumonia.
Does that mean we're out of quarantine?
No, we still need to wait a couple more days and take the test.
Swell.
Yes. Did you see what he said today?
We talked about it last night.
No, this is new this morning.
Nothing is new this morning. Nothing was new yesterday. And you want to know what? If we're still alive tomorrow, nothing will be new then either.
Well, excuse me for trying to find something to talk about.
I'm sorry. I just feel that the cabin fever is going to get us before the virus does. Anyway, here's that add drama to your life script that I downloaded the other day. You want to give it a shot?
Well, I think I can shoehorn it into my busy social calendar.
Okay, you read the part marked wife.
Oh, thank you. It would have taken me hours to figure that out.
Here we go. On rise, the couple is seated in a comfortably appointed living room. The wife is busy with her knitting, the husband reading a book. The wife looks up from her knitting and speaks.
Do you know how long we've been married?
Yale, as far as I can recall, we've been married to you all my life.
Not true, you're still breathing. That's what they call that raspy respiratory wheeze of yours.
Oh, I forgot to mention. The Port Authority called. They were wondering if you could spend a couple of nights sleeping over at the lighthouse while they repair the foghorn. Foghorn.
This really isn't working for me. It sounds too much like us now.
Okay. Fine. I'll go feed Sid.
Sid's gone. I dumped it.
You threw Sid in the trash?
I incinerated it.
What? Oh my God, he was a living being.
It was sourdough starter. Was starting to take over your life.
Don't say it. He had a name. I brought him to life. He breathed. He ate. He grew. He excreted. He fed
Yes,
through the
he
fat.
excreted in our food. You literally ate his shit. Sid was a soulless, massive fungi, and you were talking to it like it was a substitute for... Oh, I couldn't take it anymore. It was too weird.
I admit, Sid was not a very good pet, but he was mine.
Look, I'm sorry about the puppy. I swear I just turned my back for a minute. You want to try again? I swear I'll be more careful.
I'll have to find a breeder. The shelter won't let us have another puppy. They've already said.
Do you think we should make that kind of commitment?
Maybe it's time to face it. Like it said in the script, we haven't been married to each other our whole lives yet.
I Googled it. I can expect to live another 17 years. You've got maybe 15.
What do you suppose the dating scene's like in our age bracket these days?
How about a socially distanced surgical masked ball at the senior center?
I think I'd rather die of tedium.
Why don't we play a game? We haven't played chess since we were newlyweds.
Oh, I gave the set to the grandkids.
Oh.
How about 20 questions?
That's a little tame. How about truth or dare?
Truth or dare? What am I, 12 years old?
I'll take truth.
Truth, huh? Okay. Have you ever cheated on me?
Yes.
When?
You used up your turn.
Wait,
Truth or dare?
Now you can't just do that.
Truth or dare?
Dare.
I dare you not to ever ask a follow-up question about my cheating.
You can't do that.
Why not?
It was Bill Wagner, wasn't it?
You lose.
I cannot believe you screwed Bill Wagner.
Well, somebody had to do it. You were keeping his wife busy.
What in God's name makes you think that I was having an affair?
Lizzie told me.
Lizzie said she... And you never mentioned it.
If I brought it up, I would have had to break it off with Bill.
You deceive me.
You never asked.
Oh, I trusted you.
Whose fault is that?
All this time.
All this time, we've been happy.
Has our whole relationship been a lie?
You tell me.
You kill our puppy, you incinerate Sid, you announce that you've conspired with Lizzie to have you cheat on me, and what's next? Rat poison in my coffee?
Are you feeling like a rat?
So did you ever want to run off with Bill?
Hell no! He snored like a buzzsaw.
Lizzie could never stop talking.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
So you just started boinking her to shut her up?
We were young.
At least we got over that.
Yeah, if we dropped dead today, nobody would say we died too soon.
Yeah, we've had good lives.
Yeah, maybe we should just kill ourselves before we screw it up. Huh?
Call me Pollyanna, but I keep thinking something new might happen tomorrow.
So you and Lizzie both knew, huh?
It made scheduling a lot easier. People say scheduling is the most difficult thing about having an affair. Yeah.
Just like that. We've confessed that we've cheated on each other. Where's the outrage? Shouldn't we want to kill each other or something?
It's been 35 years. Things look smaller in the distance. Do you think we need to do something?
Do you get the urge to slip into a thong and call me Bill?
Depends doesn't make a thong.
They're missing a huge market. How many days until we're out of quarantine?
Doesn't matter. The pandemic will still be out there lying in wait.
Any idea what happened to Bill?
He got remarried. They had a kid with some kind of genetic problem. He started a foundation. Yeah. What about Lizzie?
Dementia.
Ooh.
Oh, she still has a Facebook page, but her son tends to it. Apparently, she had a lot of lovers who, over the years, and they check in from time to time.
How do you know that?
I check in from time to time.
Huh.
Her son says she's still a talker.
Does she ever think he's you?
I never asked.
Ooh.
You think Bill ever regrets not running away with you?
Every day of his life.
You killed my sourdough starter.
It was taking over your life.
It had a name.
So did Godzilla.
Sid never hurt anyone.
It was just a matter of time.
Murderer!
Adulterer!
Harlot!
You say that like it's a bad thing.
I'm glad you didn't run away with him.
Sid?
No, Bill.
Oh, me too. He snorted when he got mad. Arguing with him was like wrestling a pig.
Oh, come on. When was the last time you wrestled a pig?
It's been years.
You want to cuddle?
Maybe you could leave off your CPAP.
Ooh.
I'd love to hear you snore again.
You think you could just keep on talking?
Ooh, yap, yap, yap.
What do you think you're doing? What are you doing here, Sally?
Harry? Just wondering if I could use your bike to ride over to Safeway.
No, you can't use my bike.
Oh, okay, sorry. Oh, I am sorry to bother you. It's just that.
Wait, what? Sally, don't give up so easy.
What? I mean, you want me to beg?
No, just negotiate. Let me wake up a little, would you?
Well, negotiate is just another word for beg. I mean, at least in my book.
Oh, come on. How long you been on the street? That's something you should have learned by now, Sally. Haven't I taught you anything?
What, to negotiate or to beg? I mean, that is something you have learned on these streets all these years.
Wow. Well, you don't have to be so snippy.
Snippy? I happen to love that word. I had a dog named Snippy once. Funny thing is, I wouldn't describe myself as Snippy.
Why are you still here talking to me? Is this it? Is this your form of negotiations?
Oh, I'm sorry. But I'm so confused now. You want me to negotiate or do you want me to leave?
What do you want the bike for?
Well, I told you to go to Safeway.
You don't need a bike to get to Safeway. It's about 3 blocks that way.
Well, I know where it is. It's just that I'm tired and I didn't sleep well last night and my feet are really sore.
Well, here, sit down.
So you won't lend me your bike?
All right, you know what? The last time I loaned it out to somebody, he didn't bring it back. It took me 3 weeks and the help of a lot of pals to convince him to give it back, all right? So.
Well, you said he, right?
Yeah.
I mean, last time I checked, I'm a she.
No.
And I did bring your bike back last time. You loaned it to me right back, which I would again, but I am not negotiating. Nope.
All right. Here it is. It's all yours.
Really? You trust me?
Well, you're a good negotiator. And yes, I do trust you. That's all I got to say about that.
Thanks. That means a lot. I need a new toothbrush and some toothpaste. And they have a Starbucks in that Safeway. I was going to treat myself to a hot chocolate and a bagel. Can I get you anything while I'm there?
Sure. You're pretty flush. You have some good luck last night.
Well, it's not what you think it is. I mean, a guy gave me a 20 when I was holding my sign on the corner of Main Street. So,
I didn't mean anything by what I said. I just meant something like what you were implying,
Oh, good. Thank you. So how do you like your coffee? Would you like a bagel or perhaps a croissant or maybe one of those yummy omelets?
Hey, who do you think you are? Get out of here. This is my tree. This is my house. Get your filthy stuff out of here. I mean, I've got renters arriving in a few minutes.
Good morning, sir. We're sorry to have disturbed you. Well, since you asked, I think I am Dr. Harold Curran, and this is Ms. Sally Miller. And, hey, we're just about to leave, all right?
No, we weren't. Yes, I'm Sally from Great Clips on Highway 101. I believe I've seen your wife there a few times. Well, I used to work there before the COVID. And you are?
None of your business.
Wait a minute. So this is your bench? I mean, you think this belongs to you?
This is my house.
But this bench belongs to the town, along with the boardwalk. I mean, as far as I remember, but perhaps you're claiming it to be your own boardwalk, your own bench. Do you own the beach? Do you have rights to the Pacific Ocean?
I don't know who you people think you are, but
You know what? We think we're people. We're humans like you, and we just told you our names, but you're being very uncivil and refusing to tell us yours.
You don't need to know my name, and I don't need to know your names.
That's very unkind of you. So you seem to think we're not as good as you. Is that right?
Sure. You're as good as me, but you are homeless. You don't own anything as far as I can see. And if you keep infesting this little town, people are going to stop coming here.
People again. You hear that, Sally? His people are people, and we're not.
You know what I mean.
Yes, indeed we do. And a funny thing is we were actually about to leave, but I feel obliged under the circumstances to wait. I mean, I think I can fit into my schedule a few more minutes in my schedule, maybe a half an hour or so. And the last time we talked, we were going to discuss our latest book finds, weren't we?
Yes, indeed. And as a matter of fact, I just picked up some Thoreau and some Whitman and some, well, what do you prefer?
Poetry, definitely. But not Whitman. No, I don't enjoy anything by Whitman. I know, everybody loves Whitman. At least all the prof poetries love Whitman, but not me. I've given up on the old white guy. Oh, have you read this book, The Handmaid's Tale?
You know, I have not, but I have seen the series. Well, I mean, the first 2 seasons.
You get Hulu? How? I mean, what are you doing out here if we're having a literary discussion here and now? I need you to leave.
Oh, no problem, sir. Yeah, we will be leaving in, let's see. Oh, where's my, I guess about 20 minutes, give or take.
Look, I just want you two out of here. You and all of your friends. I just want to rent my B&B to some nice people and
Nice people. His people. His nice people, not us.
We totally understand. I mean, we understand.
Sir, we do. In fact, we were just about to go get breakfast, but I don't think we can afford your continental breakfast in that little B&B.
No, I am sure you cannot, nor would I invite you in.
So we'll probably just be obliged to stay right here, after all.
Can I pay for your breakfast someplace else?
I don't see why not. Do you?
No, as a matter of fact, I think a 20 would cover it nicely, plus tip. What do you think, Sally?
Okay. Are we happy
now?
now?
Thank you.
Yes.
We are good. We are okay.
Thank you very much.
Sally, you are not such a bad negotiator after all.
And same to you. Do you have any plans tonight?
There is an even better bench about a mile down the boardwalk. Huh?
All right, can I help you turn over on your stomach so I can work on your lower back?
Oh, I think I can get there all by myself, dear.
You seem really tense today.
Who wouldn't be with what's going on?
Maybe explosions?
The explosions, the rioting, vandalizing. I don't understand what they want. You can't stop climate with bombs.
Yeah, did they leave any demands this time?
I'm not the chief of police.
Well, you're a U.S. attorney. I mean, you must hear stuff.
Let's talk about you. Not my job and all this bad news. Are you getting enough work? How's Annie?
She's okay. I don't see enough of her. She's always working late hours at this new lab, trying to find a new cure like everybody else. Yeah, it seems like your lower back has tightened up since I last saw you. Are you doing those posture exercises I gave you?
I'm on the computer all day lately. I'm working nights, like Annie. What kind of work is she doing in that new lab?
She says they're using genetic engineering. They're trying to modify the virus's genome or something.
I didn't realize she was doing genetic engineering.
Yeah, we're lucky to have work at all, especially people like me who touch people for a living, with the new restrictions.
The protections.
If you hadn't gotten me these PT jobs, well, I'm sure you had to pull some strings.
I needed physical therapy for my back and the whiplash from the bombings, and you're a physical therapist who needs work and your family, so I can trust that you'll get a test every damn week and wear your gloves and mask. Plus, you do good work even with your gloves on.
Well, if I took them off, it'd violate the restrictions.
We call them protections, and if we had had the protections then, maybe your grandfather would still be alive.
I miss him too. But because of the protections, I've had friends get arrested for standing too close together, for going outside the house. It's no wonder these young people are protesting.
Oh, bullshit. That doesn't justify destroying property and endangering lives. They're not protesters. They're terrorists.
But why keep us all inside? Annie says there's only a tiny chance it can be transmitted at all.
It's at 96% mortality. I mean, we're susceptible. You're not. You, plural. You can spread it. We can't. I've had friends die. They can't breathe in the end.
And why aren't they quarantining you instead of us? Last week I was out of coffee and oranges, but I couldn't go to the store because it wasn't a Thursday.
When you pass that age of contagion, you can go where you like anytime you please. Maybe then you'll learn to be more responsible. Your receptionist out there wasn't even wearing a mask when I came in. I could report her.
It's easy for you to say. You've never had to go through the quarantines or the ID checks or the tracking implants, the drone surveillance. God, I still have 15 years before I get to go anywhere besides school or work.
Well, 40 may seem old to you, but it's only a few years before we get a cure or a test that catches it early.
I'll probably be dead by then with what you've done to the planet. I mean, climate change is contributing to these pandemics and the forest fires and the floods and the die-offs.
You're listening to your girlfriend again. These restrictions protections that you hate are reducing carbon, keeping your cars off the road. Don't blame the climate on us.
No, the protections are all about protecting you, plural, at our expense. God, they're pushing those young people into sympathizing with the climate terrorists. Protesters.
Oh, ow, ah, oh.
I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's all right, dear. I always enjoy our little debates. It keeps me in touch with what young people are thinking. But is your freedom to hang out with your friends worth my life? I mean, don't we old people, provide young people with education and jobs like yours?
Bank of Grandma.
Well, I've always been the one to hold things together. What if you'd been walking past that bank that they blew up in Seattle last week? If something happened to you and I could have protected you.
Maybe the protesters think that they're protecting us too.
And the bombs are helping. How?
I don't know. Try asking them.
Well, I thought maybe you could tell me.
Me? Because I'm under 40?
Because you've talked to them. Well, one of them, anyway.
Why do you think that? Wait, are you spying on me too?
Now, we only know who some of them are emailing or text or snap or whatever the hell it is you use, and your name came up.
Is that why you came in? But to interrogate me? My God, do you think I'm one of them? Setting off the bombs?
Are you?
No. No, of course not.
Relax. If we thought that, we'd have very different conversation.
Oh, but you sound worried.
Oh.
Look, you just tensed up again.
Well, I am worried, and I need you to understand why we need the protections and the rest.
So I don't get involved with terrorists? Or so I don't hate you?
You've had a conversation with a known member of a terrorist ring, whether you know it or not. And it's my job to stop them. I've been protecting this family, this country, my whole life. And I'm not going to let terrorists or viruses take it away.
But what's going to be left to protect? God, I want Clara to be able to run around in the park with me, with her friends, without having to worry about getting arrested or getting skin cancer from climate change. I mean, God, I want Clara to be able to grow up in a world that isn't falling apart.
Who's Clara?
My daughter.
Your daughter? What are you talking about?
Not yet. I mean, Annie's pregnant.
Oh, no.
I know. We're not married yet or anything, but we've been talking about it, and we picked out a name. Clara. I've actually been meaning to talk to you about it. Maybe you could give us some help.
What, you want my blessing? You want money? No.
Can't you even say that you're happy for us? For me? Clara's your great-granddaughter. She's our future.
Forget this, Clara. Forget Annie. There is no future with them for you. Believe me.
What are you talking about?
Your girlfriend. She's one of them.
One of
the terrorists. That's how your name came up.
What? No. Annie's a scientist. Okay, she's tough like you, but no, she's no terrorist bomber.
I didn't say she was.
You just said that she was one of them.
They're spreading it.
Who?
The terrorists, the virus. Intentionally. Dozens of them. I mean, maybe more. And it's happening all over. We don't know how organized they are yet, but that's one reason for the protections we didn't announce. I shouldn't even be telling you this. This is all classified stuff.
How do you even know?
This is my job to know. They want another pandemic.
Oh, come on. Why would they want that?
Because shutting down the economy will drastically cut down on carbon emissions, just like last time. And there's something else. We heard that someone in a lab is developing a new undetectable strain.
A new virus?
Deadlier than this one. And they're testing it already. Spitting in salad bars, coughing in vegetables in grocery stores, opening cans of containers of ice cream and licking it, contaminating medicines.
Jesus Christ. You're really into those conspiracy theories, aren't you?
They're trying to genetically engineer a strain that will kill all the vulnerable people. Your lungs fill up so fast you drown in a pool of your own blood. And they can spread it with a cough, a touch, a breath.
Well, you can't go and arrest everybody who has a cough.
Arrest? No, forget that. It's too late. We're taking them out. And now I think I know who. I'm sorry. I just can't say anymore. I have to go. You understand. But Annie is over. Understand? Over.
I understand. Grandma,
Yes.
can I give you a kiss goodbye?
Is the owl gone?
Think so.
I don't like him.
An opportunist.
Seems like all he does is hunt.
Can't help it.
But why does he have to go after marsupials like us?
I'm not a marsupial.
Maybe he goes after arboreal herbivores because we're so slow and defenseless?
What?
Well, those days are over. Yeah, I'm learning to box.
A koala can't box.
Sure we can. Okay, look at this, right? Jab, jab, uppercut. Come on!
I am not a koala.
What are you talking about?
Does a koala have one of these?
What's that?
Used to be a horn.
Used to be.
It was magnificent.
Can I feel where the...
No!
Oh, what are these?
Bandages, friend. Your paws, God.
No, they're boxing gloves. It was practice, okay? Jab, cross, hook, uppercut.
Go away.
Where? Leave the forest?
This isn't the forest.
What do you mean? I can smell eucalyptus. I hear the crickets.
That's just a memory.
Mom? Mom! Her pouch. Am I back there? It was cozy.
Oh, this isn't that.
Oh, you're such a know-it-all. Where are we then?
I don't know. Somewhere in between.
No.
Yeah. I mean, you're trying to find the way out.
Oh, no. I live in the treetops, right? Let's tuck into a good nook. And
They left the lights on. And the air conditioning.
What's air conditioning?
It's chilly. Right at 78 degrees. Yeah. It's nice, isn't it?
What's this line? Wait, I can see through the air, but like I can't go through it. And who are these?
I wondered when you'd notice that.
Why are they looking at us?
I don't know. You get used to it.
Well, who wants a selfie?
Oh, you've got to chill.
But I'm good for tourism, right?
Oh, nobody wants to take a selfie with you anymore.
What?
Have you looked in a mirror?
People wait all day in the hot sun, like just to hug me. I mean, I get it. I'm hecka cute.
Come here. Look at your reflection. What do you see? Sorry.
I'm gonna be okay, right? I mean, my fur.
I don't know.
But why are they?
Maybe they want to remember.
Remember what?
Sound of quiet. The smell of fresh air.
Well, if the owl's gone, then it's time for my nap.
All you do is sleep.
That's not true. I also eat.
Oh, what a winner.
No, see, I eat, and that keeps like the balance. That's what my mom says.
Mom.
You don't have a mom?
Well, I sure I do. Well, I did.
Well, mine should be around here. You know, she's probably just.
Hey, Bambi, how dumb are you?
Well, I'm smart enough to adapt to living on practically like no nutrients or water. See? Smart.
Yeah, you're so smart. Where are we?
I don't know.
What do you see? What do you hear?
Well, my brain is extra small to conserve energy, okay? But I'm figuring it out.
Clock's ticking.
What's a clock?
Clock is the rhythm, the driver, the need.
I need sleep and food and well, the water I get from leaves. I mean, doesn't everyone?
Maybe it's not that simple.
Don't call me baby.
We once were kings.
I'm just fine being cuddly. I mean, I don't.
No, it's all costs and calculations. Power, free shipping. Part of my body in a FedEx envelope.
Oh. Why did they?
Virility, stamina, powdered horns, and aphrodisiac. Or are the orcs? A koala? What do you...
Red.
Lights on. And the air conditioning.
What's air conditioning?
It's chilly. Right at 78 degrees. Yeah. It's nice, isn't it?
What's this line? Wait, I can see through the air, but like I can't go through it. And who are these?
I wondered when you'd notice that.
Why are they looking at us?
I don't know. You get used to it.
Well, who wants a selfie?
Oh, you've got to chill.
But I'm good for tourism, right?
Oh, nobody wants to take a selfie with you anymore.
What?
You looked in a mirror.
People wait all day in the hot sun, like just to hug me. I mean, I get it. I'm hecka cute.
Come here. Look at your reflection. What do you see? Sorry.
I'm gonna be okay, right? I mean, my fur.
I don't know.
But why are they?
Maybe they want to remember.
Remember what?
Sound of quiet. The smell of fresh air.
Well, if the owl's gone, then it's time for my nap.
All you do is sleep.
That's not true. I also eat.
Oh, what a winner.
No, see, I eat, and that keeps like the balance. That's what my mom says.
Mom.
You don't have a mom?
Well, I sure I do. Well, I did.
Well, mine should be around here. You know, she's probably just...
Hey, Bambi, how dumb are you?
Well, I'm smart enough to adapt to living on practically like no nutrients or water. See? Smart.
Yeah, you're so smart. Where are we?
I don't know.
What do you see? What do you hear?
Well, my brain is extra small to conserve energy, okay? But I'm figuring it out.
Clock's ticking.
What's a clock?
Clock is the rhythm, the driver, the need.
I need sleep and food and, well, the water I get from leaves. I mean, doesn't everyone?
Maybe it's not that simple.
Don't call me baby.
We once were kings.
I'm just fine being cuddly. I mean, I don't...
No, it's all costs and calculations. Power! Free shipping! Part of my body in a FedEx envelope.
Oh. Why did they...
Virility, stamina, powdered horns, and aphrodisiac.
Really?
Yep, that's what they tell
me. But
last of my kind. No pressure.
Rats.
This is a hall of memory.
No. This is
This is a hall of extinction.
I'm at home.
We're on display.
No, we're not.
Go on. Eat a leaf. I dare you. You're realistic, right?
And the sky?
All acrylic paint and lighting effects. It doesn't make sense, though. A rhino and a koala together.
No, Mom, come get me. Help.
She can't hear you.
The powerful owl was flying in the night. She said, run for cover. But I can't run.
We all have a story, kid.
I've never seen it before. Red, orange, just hot as the sun.
Yeah, what's a koala know about the sun?
Well, we tried to escape it, but
We have to try, don't we?
Try what?
We're all trying to cross the thinning ice.
No.
Now, we're here.
But where's here?
We're in sight, sound, smell. We're in a picture book. R is for rhino.
Who put us here?
People.
I don't have a quarrel with them. I mean, even the owl's got to eat, right? You can't help it.
One night the poachers came. They slaughtered my family. And then
not all people are like that.
People borrowed against time.
Mom says I eat more than my share of eucalyptus. But
Cheer up, kid. We're family now, you and me.
Aren't they family?
They don't remember how to be.
Maybe we can teach them.
Oh. You just tell that to the macaw, or the oryx, or the leopard, the chimp, the tiger, the sea turtle.
Stop!
Hey, they're all here too. Oh, come on, can't you see them? They're there in their cages. They're taxidermy.
Set my house on fire.
Yeah. So did the people. And they did nothing.
It's not too late.
Excuse me. Hello. Please tell me I don't have to spend my eternity here with stupid.
We have to warn them.
It's over, okay? For you, for me, for all of us.
No!
Oh, don't cry.
I'm sad.
Try to bring up a good feeling. For me, it's sunrise. Feeling the weight, my weight on the earth.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay. Can I be a tree?
Sure. Hey, close your eyes.
They're closed.
Now, picture your home.
No,
not from before. Before the drought, before the fires, before the smoke. But can you see it?
It's so green.
Yeah, kid, it's so green.